This is R.D. Sharma Solution, Class 12, Chapter 6, Determinants, Exercise 6.2. Now this question, please see what is coming on the right. So, a square plus 1, a, b and c, I am taking the first column. Now when you see this first column and first row, what can you decipher? That means, what pattern can be? So if I write this first row as, if I take a outside, it will be a1 plus a dot b can be written as ab and a dot c can be written as a dot c. So in the second row, we can write ab as a dot b square can be written, b square plus 1 can be written as b, 1 plus b, 1 by b, and bc can be written as b into c. So taking a common, b common from first and second row, we can also take c common from third row. So when we take a, b, c common, we get 1 by a, b, c, a, b plus 1 by b and c, and a, b, c plus 1 by c. Okay. So a, b, c was already there because we have taken a, b, c from first row, second row, third row. What we'll do is, the row 2 will change to row 2 minus row 1, row 3 will change to row 3 minus row 1. So a minus 1 by a minus a plus 1 by a will be a minus a is 0 and then minus 1 by a. So this is minus 1 by a, and b plus 1 by b minus b will be, it will be 1 by b. First row will remain same, a plus 1 by a, b and c. Here it will be minus 1 by a, b plus 1 by b minus b is going to be 1 by b. And what about c minus c? It is going to be 0. Now R3 minus R1 we are going to do. R3 minus R1. A minus 1 by a, same way, minus 1 by a will come. Now b minus b, it is going to be 0 because row 3 minus row 1 we are doing. B minus b is 0. Then c plus 1 by c minus c. So 1 by c will come, right? Okay, we have come till here. So what do we want? We want on the right hand side this one. So ABC is not there. So we have to cancel this ABC which we have already taken out. How can we do? See, minus 1 by a, can we take something common? No. So the better way is to use this ABC which is outside inside and multiply the first row, first column. We are multiplying column by a, column 1 by a, column 2 by b and columns 3 by c. Okay. So a 1 plus a into 1 plus a plus 1 by a, that is going to be a square plus 1. So a we are multiplying to the column, so minus 1 by a will be minus 1 by a will be 1 minus 1. B into b is b square, b into 1 by b is 1 and b into 0 is 0. C into c is c square, c into 0 is 0 and c into 1 by c is 1, right? Now if you want to do it more, means you can add certain column and row and you can get one more 0. But the point is, you can directly use now to open it also. So if you do this, see row 2, if you change row 2 to row 2 plus row 3, what do you get? See, a square plus 1, b square, c square. We are doing row 2 plus row 3. So minus 1 plus 1 will be 0, 1 plus 0 is 0, 1 and 1. So there is no point. So I am just cancelling it. I am not doing it. Right? So we'll just open it like this because there is no use of doing any kind of properties application. This is a third row first column. So this is A31, this is A32, A33. So it will be even. So plus minus plus it will be. So minus 1 into something, minus 0, so I am not doing it because it will be 0, plus 1 into something. What is that something? Minus 1 into, this will be b square, c square, 1 and 0. And then we don't talk about 0, so 1 into a square plus 1, b square minus 1, 1. So what do you get? B square into 0 is 0, minus c square, minus is already there, so it will be plus c square. So c square comes from the first part. Now leave that. Now third part, a square plus 1 minus or minus b square, that is b plus b square. So it will be plus a square plus b square plus 1. What is it? This is the right hand side. 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square is the right hand side, right? Next one is, so if we add the column or the row, we get 1 plus a square. So row 1 will be row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. Now add all of these, 1 plus a square, a plus 1 plus a square, and a square plus a plus 1. So we are adding the rows, that is 1 plus a square, here also 1 plus a square, here also 1 plus a square, a plus a square, right? Now rest remains the same, a square 1, a square 1. Okay. Now first thing is, we can take 1 plus a square common. So we take 1 plus a square common. What do you get inside? 1 a square a, 1 a square, and 1 a 1. Now just subtract. That is, you can do column 2 minus column 1 and column 3 minus column 1. C2 minus C1, and C3 will be changed to C3 minus C1. So 1 minus 1, this column 1 remains the same. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus a square. 1 minus a square, I am writing it as 1 minus a, 1 plus a. 1 minus a, 1 plus a. Now a square minus a is what? You can take a common, it will be a minus 1. So a into a minus 1. Now coming to this C3, column 3. So 1 minus 1, a minus a square, 1 minus 1 is 0, and you get a minus a square. So you can take a common, it will be a into 1 minus a. What about 1 minus a square? So this 1 minus a, it will be not 1 minus a. So 1 minus a, 1 minus a, 1 minus a, one point is a minus 1. Only a minus 1 is there. So if you take minus common from here, it will be again 1 minus a. So what we'll do here is, so let me show you again what we got. 1 0 0, it was, this is a square a, and I told you that this was 1 minus a and 1 plus a, and this was, if you remember, a minus 1, because minus it was, right, minus it was a minus 1. So 1 minus a and a minus 1, 1 minus has to be left if we take 1 minus a common. So column 2 and column 3, we are taking 1 minus a common. So column 2, 1 minus a, column 3, 1 minus a, so it will be 1 minus a square. What is outside? 1 plus a square. Now what is inside? 1 a square a, 0 0, we have taken 1 minus a, so 1 plus a will be there. As we took 1 minus a common from here, as I was telling earlier also, it will be 1 minus a, means 1 minus a taken common, a minus 1 is there, so minus a will be there, and a1 is already there. Now let us open with the first row. So 1 plus a minus a, 1. Rest I am not taking because 0 0 is there. So 1 plus a, minus of minus is plus, 1 plus a, and this is a actually. So 1 plus a square. So what do you get? See, 1 minus a square can be written as minus 1 whole square, a minus 1 whole square. So 1 minus a square is equal to a minus 1 whole square only. 1 plus a square and one more a, 1 plus a square plus inside. So this, just separate them. A minus 1 into 1 plus a square, and then a minus 1 into 1 plus a square, because they both are squared. Now a minus into 1 plus a square is what? A cube minus 1. A cube minus 1 is a minus 1, 1 plus a square. And say, since there are two, we put a square. Please remember, this is a cube minus 1 whole square. This is also a cube minus 1, a cube minus 1 cube, a cube minus 1 cube. So a cube minus 1 cube whole square. Now in this question, we see a plus b, b plus c, c plus a outside. That means on the right hand side, it is the answer. So we have column 1, column 2, column 3. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to add column 1, column 2 and column 3 and place it in the place of column 1. So we are adding a plus b plus c, minus c and minus b. Then we are adding minus c, a plus b plus c minus a, and minus b minus a plus b plus c. First I am doing a plus b plus c minus b. What do you get? See, this c, b cancelled, you get a. So I am writing a here. Now, this is first element of column 1. Now, this second element of column 1 will be minus c plus a plus b plus c minus a. What do you get? A, you get only b. Now, the third c1 plus c2 plus c3 minus b minus a plus b plus c. Let me do it. Minus a plus minus b plus b plus c minus a b cancelled, only c will remain. Now what else is there? Minus c, a plus b plus c minus a minus b minus a and a plus b plus c. Right. Okay. Now you see, if I take this as row 1, row 2, row 3, if we add the row 1 and row 2, what do we get? Similarly, row 2 and row 3, because when we add row 1 and row 2, a plus b we can have, because minus c plus a plus b plus c will also be a plus b, and minus b minus a will also be a plus b. So row 1 I am changing to row 1 plus row 2, and row 2 I am changing to row 2 plus row 3. So a plus b, this will be row 1 plus row 2, minus c plus a plus b plus c minus c cancelled, you get a plus b. Then you have minus b minus a, so it will be minus a plus b. Now done this. Okay. Now row 2 plus row 3 we are doing, that is b plus c. So let us write it as b plus c, and we are doing row 2 plus row 3, remember. So this is b plus c, this is a plus b plus c, so this is b plus c, minus a cancelled, you get b plus c. So a plus b plus c minus a is a b plus c, minus a plus b plus c is a b plus c, rest remains same. Now do you see, a plus b, a plus b, a plus b, you can take common. I am taking common, and from the first row, second row I am taking b plus c common, so you can take b plus c common. Then, so a plus b, b plus c we have taken common. What is remaining inside? 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 1, 1, c minus a plus b plus c, right? Okay. Now you see here that we can just add or subtract the two rows, row 1 minus row 2. If we do this row 1 minus row 2, we will get 2 zeros in the first row, and that's what we wanted. You can also do column 1 minus column 2. Then also you will get 2 zeros. It's up to you what strategy you apply. But I am changing row 1 to row 1 minus row 2. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. This is 1, 1, 1, c minus a plus b plus c. Okay, now I am opening using the first row. A plus b and b plus c was already outside. Please remember, it was already there. A plus b plus c. Now let us open it. So 0 into something, minus 0 into something, then minus 2 into 1, 1, c minus a. So this is minus 2, you get minus a minus of c. Now you can take minus common from minus a minus c. It will be a plus c, minus goes out, so minus minus plus, so twice of a plus c. So 2a plus c, and this a plus b and b plus c was already there. A plus b and b plus c. So that is what we want. Okay, this is the answer. Now in this, we have 4 ABC outside. So what we can do? Just we need maximum zeros. So let me try. Okay, this is our row 1, row 2, row 3. So let us add. So b plus c plus b plus c. Let me add the rows. So we are getting 2a b plus 2c, 2a plus 2c, 2a plus 2b. So we are not getting anything. So we don't do it. But if we add row 2 and row 3 and subtract it from R1. So row 1, row 2, row 3. Now let us add b and c, that is b plus c minus b minus c. So row 1 we are changing row 1 minus row 1 plus row 3. So b plus c minus b minus c, it is 0. Now a minus c minus a minus c minus c. What do you get? So you get a gets cancelled, you get minus 2c here. So this is minus 2c. Now again a minus b minus a minus b, because we are doing r1 minus r2 plus r3. So rest you just copy it. It will like this. So can we get another 0? If we try, we can get, or you can open it here only. Doesn't bother much. But let us try one more. If we do c2 minus c1, column 2 minus column 1, or column 3 minus column 1, then also we are going to get some good results. Or rather, we have cc column. So we are getting the column 1, column 2 and column 1, we are getting cc. So in the last one, so it will be 0. And please remember, we have b and b in the first and last column. So what we'll do here is c2 will change to c2 minus c1, and c3 will change to c3 minus c1. That is 0 bc is there, minus 2c minus 0. So first, so this is c2 minus c1. So minus 2b minus 0, b minus b 0, a plus b minus c. This is the first thing. Now, if you want to do another thing, you can open it here only. Rather than doing that c2 minus c1, you can open it here only. So 0 into something, then minus b into whatever is coming. Then we have the plus c. Plus c. I am just opening it here, because in the solution I have given c2 minus c1 only. I am not doing it. So I am just opening it. So let us do it. So I am doing the this one, right part. So minus 2c into 0, minus 2b into c plus a. C is already there. So you get 2bc, c plus a. So what do you get here? 2bc, c plus a is already there. We'll talk about it later. Minus b, you have minus 2c into a plus b minus c, and then you have minus plus 2bc. So let us open it. So minus 2c a2ac minus 2bc and plus 2c square plus 2bc. This 2bc gets cancelled, and here you can take 2c square minus 2ac. So 2 you can take common, and you can take c also common. C also you can take common. So c minus a will come, right? C minus a. Okay. Now what do you see? This is minus b was already there. So minus 2bc, c minus a. What do you get? 2bc, c plus a. Now you can take 2bc common also from here. So 2bc I am taking common, and I am writing the second one first. 2bc, c plus a minus 2bc, c minus a. 2bc take common. So c plus a minus c plus a. So c plus a, because c plus a I have taken first. C plus a minus c plus a. So what do you get here? Let me just write it. Minus, so c plus a minus c minus c. So c gets cancelled. You get 2a here. So 2a and 2bc was already there. So this is 2a. Negative gets cancelled, right? So you get 4abc, right? So what I did is a different way. If you try to do c2 minus c1 and c3 minus c1, the same result will come. Next one is, so this kind of question we have done, but let me tell you here only how it is going to be solved. Let me give you a hint here. See here. First thing what we'll do is that in the first row, you see, A is there in the second and third numbers or values. So we are multiplying A with the first row, B with the second row, C with the third row. So if in order to multiply, you have to have ABC in the denominator also. So A into first row, so A, everywhere A is there. So A square you got. Now multiplying with B with the second row, you got B square A, B, C square plus A square and B square C. Now multiplying C with the third row, C square A, C square B, C, A square plus B square. You got that? Now since we already have a ABC in the denominator, I am taking now A from the column. A from the column, first column, B from the second column, C from the third column. Right? We are taking ABC common here. Now did it get cancelled? This matrix or determinant changed to BA becomes B square, CA becomes C square. Right? Okay. Now let us add, what I am doing here is row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. I am taking row 1, row 2, row 3 and changing row 1 to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. So what do we get? 2b square plus c square, 2a square plus c square, 2a square plus b square. Now let us take 2 common. When we take 2 common, now what we can do is, now what we do is only b square plus c square will remain. Please remember 2 is already outside. Now b square minus c square, that is row 2 will be changed to row 2 minus row 1 and row 3 will be changed to row 3 minus row 1. Since b square c square will remain, a square plus c square will remain and a square b square will remain. So we'll do row 2 minus row 1 and row 3 minus row 1. I hope you got the idea. What I'm trying to suggest here is row 3 will change to row 3 minus row 1 and row 2 will be changed to row 2 minus row 1. So c square minus b square minus c square is minus b square. C square minus a square minus c square is minus a square and a square plus b square minus a square plus b square is 0. Now row 2 will also be changed to row 2 minus row 1. What do you get? B square minus plus c square is minus c square. C square plus a square minus c square plus a square is 0. B square minus a square minus b square is minus a square. So you got 2 zeros. You can also get one more 0. How? See, if you add first row, second row, third row again, that is row, I'm just adding row. So I am changing row 1 to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. What do you get? B square plus c square will be added with minus c square minus b square. You will get 0, one more 0 here. A square plus c square minus a square will be c square and a square plus b square minus a square will be b square. So 3 zeros are here. Now you can just open it using any of the row or any of the column. Finally, it's going to be 4a square b square c square. I hope you'll be able to do it. Okay. Okay, this question we are going to take in the next discussion. Then thank you so much. Take care of yourself.